my name is Eva Venes. I'm the owner of Euro Pilates, a Pilates studio and corrective exercise facility where I help people overcome their chronic pain or chronic conditions. One of the most common aches and pains that people come to me with is foot pain. It's almost more common than back pain. I would like to tell you a little bit about why your feet are hurting. So a lot of times people wear and walk around in shoes that were not designed for walking. That's a very easy reason to understand. But what happens if you're wearing comfortable and sensible shoes and your feet are still hurting and you really just can't justify it? A lot of times what leads to foot pain is if you don't distribute your body weight properly. I'm going to show you. So I stand up and just take a look at my feet. If I drop my arches and if I collapse my feet into the floor, then I'm placing most of my body weight onto the medial side of my foot, which is the big toe side of my foot. This leads to too much pressure and too much weight on the plantar fascia, which is a tough tendon that supports the bottom of the feet. So no matter how comfortable and how sensible your shoes are, if you're standing with your arches collapsed and your ankles rolled in. So what you need to do first is you need to fix that. Straighten your feet and raise your arches. So as opposed to collapsing the arches, try and distribute your body weight more evenly when it feels like you're standing on all four corners of your feet evenly. Also, what you need to know is that your body does not function, does not move in isolation. So if your feet and ankles are not lined up properly, it's going to affect your entire body, your entire structure higher up. For example, if the arches are collapsed, your knees are going to roll inwards. If your arches are collapsed and your knees are pointing towards each other, that will affect your pelvis. So it will lead to hip pain, SI joint pain, lower back pain. It even leads to upper back, shoulder and neck pain because, as I said, everything is connected in the body and one part does not work in isolation. So this is just in a nutshell what you need to know about the main cause of foot pain. But what do you do once you have foot pain? It could also be very severe when you almost can't even stand on your feet, especially first thing in the morning. Or it could be just mild when it only shows up once you wore something that wasn't so comfortable for your feet. Either way, you need to massage the tissues on the bottom of the foot. Okay. You can do that different ways. The easiest and cheapest is just to use your two hands. So you just want to hold on to your feet and apply gentle pressure, especially on the middle of the feet, on the arch. Okay. If your hands are easily getting tired and you prefer using some kind of massage tool, then I recommend a little foot roller which you can purchase on Amazon. If you type in wooden foot roller, this is going to come up. I really like it, it's very easy to use, it feels very, very good on the feet. So just place it on the floor, put your foot on top of it, and slowly, without flying over that foot roller, massage the bottom of the foot. Try and go all the way to the heel and then under the arch of the foot up to the ball of the foot. Since most of the time this is the area where the foot hurts the most, I like to tilt my foot a little so that way I'm massaging the medial side of the foot. Okay. Another thing I like to do is just keep that foot roller in place and rub my foot a little bit side to side, just to address the tissues from a different angle and just give them a little bit more release. If you're doing your foot massage seated, then you're applying a little bit less pressure than if you do it standing. So if you choose to do it standing, make sure you don't put a whole lot of weight on it. go gently. You definitely want to feel some pressure, but make sure that you don't damage the bottom of the foot. I recommend that you start out rolling your feet in a seated position, and as you get really good at it, progress to standing. Roll your feet for about a minute or 2 minutes a day. This is something that you can easily do while you're watching TV or while you're on the computer. You can even multitask. I like to roll my feet when I brush my teeth. So you can be creative. Try and find a good time of the day when you roll your feet for about a minute or two every day, and your feet will be very, very grateful for that massage and for that treatment. Also, try and do it regularly, preferably on a daily basis if you suffer from severe foot pain. Give it about a month and see how your feet are feeling afterwards. As I said, only the foot rolling is not going to resolve the problem if you don't correct your form and if you don't correct your posture. So as a reminder, make sure that you raise your arches, you stand on all four corners of your feet, and of course wear sensible footwear.